What's going on everyone, Nathan here from myimtips.com, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to build an email list fast for your online business in 2020 and beyond. I'm going to share a lot of tips, insights, and also where to get the best traffic here. So all you have to do is stay with me, but first, if you're new around, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you also hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Alright, so as I said, I'm going to share a lot of tips and insights here on how to get the traffic also. So what you need to do is pay attention and watch the whole video here so you don't miss out on any important information. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. We have a lot of things to cover in here. The first thing is that you probably heard the phrase "the money's in the list," and that is 110% true. Now I learned this the hard way. If you've been following me, you already heard this story, but if you are new, well, what happened is when I got started over a decade ago with internet marketing, I basically saw a lot of posts in forums that email marketing is dead, this is dead. So I said, okay, let's skip email marketing, let's go straight to a Facebook fan page. And that was a big mistake because I just woke up one day and it was gone. I never know, I still don't know why they deleted that page, but I have spent thousands of dollars and countless hours on that page without knowing what happened, and lost, of course, my business there. So I had to restart, and that is where I decided that I'm going to focus on email marketing. So I wanted to learn all the ins and outs. And that is how I also become a solo ad vendor later on. You can see this is my page here, Top Solo Traffic. I don't sell to the public, it is online here, but I do have clients actually that still purchases for years now. So that is a good sign, of course, that I delivered good traffic to them. So basically I learned all the ins and outs, and that's why I want to share with you here in today's video also on how you can get started the fastest way for your online business. No matter what kind of an online business, on and offline, I would say actually, in my opinion, you should build an email list. You're in control of that list as long as you back it up, of course. So make sure you do some backups there, okay? That is a good tip also to keep in mind. So basically we're going to have a look at where and how we can build an email list. Now first off, if you arrive to my site here and blog, you can see that this is the first thing that you will see, okay? This is my myimtips, myinternetmarketingtips.com, and you can see here that this is the first thing that you will see. Alright, so here is how I build an email list. What you need to do is you sign up below to get your copy of the free report and start generating the income you deserve. Now basically this should be in all pages that you have, okay? I'm going to assume that you have some kind of a blog presence. If not, no worries, hang on here. I'm going to explain on how you can still build your email list there. But if I go inside here, let's go to the blog section, for example. You can see here on my sidebar, I have still this one where you can sign up. So this should be in all the pages that you have here, okay? Also, let's say, for example, in my resource page where I have all my resources that I use, you can see that it is here, okay? I have my other banners, but the number one, which is on top, this is the number one priority for me to build an email list, no matter what. Alright, so how do we build an email list? Well, the first thing we need to have is an opt-in page or a squeeze page. And this is one example of a squeeze page that I used in the past. You can see here, free report to reveals, discover a simple method for making 126 and 64 per day while you build your list for free. That is exactly what is covered in my report here. And I'm going to show you here real soon on how you can do your own report or your free case study or whatever it's going to be, because this is a lead magnet, okay? So in exchange for that, I want your email address, of course. But it doesn't have to be only a report. We're going to cover this real soon. I'm just going to show you some other examples here. You can see that this is another example. So basically what happens is when you try to exit, I have an exit pop-up. So what happens is that you will see this page or some similar page actually, which says wait, before you leave, don't miss the opportunity to grab your free report. So this is another way to increase your chance to actually grab that email, okay? This is another newer version that I did, so I'm all about testing what converts best, and you should do that too. You should do split testing almost every day, actually, all the time, because you will always find something to tweak to make a better conversion. So that is why it's good to have alternative. And do the A/B split testing, test 2 pages at a time, 1 factor at a time, okay? So when people opt in here, the next thing that they will going to see is, of course, it depends here a little bit on what your business is, okay? If you have only affiliate marketing business, then it will probably be wise to redirect them to the affiliate offer that you're going to promote. If it is your own business, you should have actually something called a thank you, a bridge page also. This is what they call it. And what you're going to do here, like I have my thank you page here on my myimtips. This is how it looks. It's really super simple to do this kind of a page. I have a video where I actually present myself on who I am, where I come from, and what I do, and what you're going to get if you are in my list, of course. And then I have also that you can download your free gift and also promote my YouTube channels here, both my YouTube channels. You can see here my myimtips and Easy Way Web Marketing, and of course to like the fan page there as well. So the next thing would be probably that people are going to download the gift there. But you can also go straight, as I said earlier, to the offer there. Now, the next thing, this is actually also another page. This is probably the one that you're going to see if you want to check out my #1 recommendation below here. So this is a case study, and where I said earlier that you don't have to actually build only with a free report, you can do, of course, a video, a case study, and this is exactly what I did. I did a case study on how I made $420 in less than 24 hours with a campaign. I made net profit in about $750 was that for that campaign, actually. So I did a case study and I share exactly everything in my case study there. Now, you're saying that, okay, I can't do a case study, how do I do a free report? Well, I have the solution for you, because all you have to do is just go to Google and type free PLR products. You're going to find thousands of sites like this one. This is free PLR downloads. And you can see these are actually MRR, which stands for Master Resale Rights. Don't download this, but search for free PLR products, okay? Here is another buy quality PLR, and it totally depends here on your niche a little bit, okay? There is actually more than just the ebooks here, because there it could be, for example, a video, a course or something like that. Now, what I do recommend you, this is really super important to do. Make sure you rewrite your report, make it a bit unique, and of course also the cover with the graphics there. If you're not good in graphics, just go to Fiverr, outsource it. This is 110% recommended that you do. Okay, make it look unique. Otherwise, people won't appreciate it so much, so they will just get ticked off and probably unsubscribe from your list also. So this is a super important tip to have in mind there. So now when you have your lead generation, your lead magnet, you have your lead magnet, no matter if it is a PLR product, an ebook, or a course. It could be a 7-day course, for example, or a video case study as I had here. Basically, let's see on how we can build this kind of a pages. Now, it totally depends here also on what your skills are. I would actually go this route, and this is when I mentioned earlier that you don't need a web presence. I would go to ClickFunnels. I do have a 14-day free trial. If you go to my resource page here and check it out, you can see here that this is so much more than just building landing pages, because you can build complete funnels. You can build follow-up funnels. It totally depends on your niche here, but there is something for every niche that you're involved in, okay? There is ready-made funnels. They know how to get this to convert. So I highly recommend you to get started with this, actually, ClickFunnels, because there is so much more inside here. You learn also tons of stuff on how to market your business and a lot more here. So this is my number one go-to recommendation if I had to start from scratch, if I don't have, of course, WordPress blog presence or something like that. If you have your presence, well, there is a lot of options there. There is the Elementor, which is a free page builder. We have Insta Builder, we have opt-in. There is so many page builders actually online. So I don't know, you have something that is your favorite, go ahead and work with that also. Now, basically, one important thing is also how do we actually get all those leads, because we're not going to use our Gmail account or something like that. Well, we need something called an autoresponder, okay? An autoresponder, and that is this is my number one recommendation. It's Aweber. I have tested all the autoresponders out there. I always come back to this. This is the most beginner friendly actually. Now, if you are involved in email list building, you know about Aweber, okay? There is also GetResponse. I have tested it, but unfortunately it didn't convert for me, and I tested it with some colleagues also, some friends, and they said the same thing, so that's why I left it. Now what you need to do is you need to build a follow-up sequence, okay? You need to automate the whole process here. So this is the most important thing. I mean, you can't be 24 hours behind the computer and just when people are going to opt in and send them. So this is how you set up your autoresponder sequence, your follow-up sequence. You can see here I have set up, I think it's 17 actually right now here on my myimtips list. And what you need to do is provide value on these emails here. Provide value, and every third or fourth email, of course, you can do a harder promotion. As I said earlier, it depends here on your business. If you have your own product, if you're promoting affiliate products, if it is an offline business or whatever it is. But people do actually buy probably after 5-6 emails or something like that. I have people that has been on my list for a year actually and purchase later on. So that's why it's so important to build an email list. You need to keep this in mind. This is super important, okay? So they might not buy anything today, not tomorrow, but they're going to start to like and trust you because they're going to see that you provide value, you want to help them out, just exactly as I do right now, okay? I'm helping you out, I'm showing you on how to do this the best way. And after that, they will, of course, purchase from you. So we have everything in place here, and now of course it's about the traffic, and this of course also depends a little bit on your business, how your business looks, what niche you're involved in also. So I'm just going to mention here two quick resources, free actually. The first one is YouTube, okay? This is YouTube is, as we know, one of the largest platforms around the globe right now. This is the second largest search engine, and this is my channel, Easy Way Web Marketing, my other channel. And if I go here to a video, let me show you on how I take advantage of it, okay? I'm just showing you my latest video. So on all the videos I have here, I do have a call to action. And the call to action is to check out my number one recommendation. It is right here below. And this is how it looks, my call to action. Okay, so when you click here, you will go to my squeeze page. Let me just open it up for you. You can see I will be redirected. So this is how you check out my number one recommendation, okay? So you will arrive to this site and opt in, of course, to see the free case study. So this is how it works. YouTube is fantastic. If you haven't got started with it, I highly recommend you to get started with it. You don't have to be on camera as I'm right now if you're afraid to show yourself. I know it because it was tough when I got started years back actually with YouTube. So you can just share your screen and talk like I do right now also. That is another option for you. So the next thing we can do is actually Facebook. Now I have my fan page here. This is also where I have my call to action. You can see here I have it everywhere. I do promote my videos, for example. And of course I do have my call to action where I redirect them to my blog and my page. The same could go for Twitter and a lot of other social media platforms. I'm not going to talk about them here today because I'd already shared a video with traffic sources. So there is Pinterest, of course, which is very popular and hot right now also, that you can get started to focus on as well. Alright, let's move on to paid traffic sources. And oh yes, I'm going to talk about solo ads first here. Yes, I do. I know a lot of people, they say stay away from solo ads. That is because they don't know how to purchase a solo ad. So that's what I'm going to share with you here today. Alright, they always have bad experiences. And the first tip is that you can't just go for 100 clicks, okay? Forget about it. If it would be that easy, why should these guys sell traffic to you, okay? You must purchase at least 200-300 clicks and see what's going to happen with the traffic. Regarding email, make money online niche, okay? There is where you focus on solo ads, nothing else, okay? We're talking about make money online here. If there is any other niche that you're involved in, then solo ads might not be for you, but I have a solution for that later on here. But first we're going to focus on make money online here and solo ads. You need to have a look at here. Let's say, for example, I'm going to solo deals. What you need to do is actually check out these buyers here, okay? And don't go for 100 or 50 clicks, because if you expect to get reach on 50 and 100 clicks, then I'm really sorry to disappoint you. But look at this, for example. Now this is Tim, is a good friend of mine. I mentioned him in some other videos. The last campaign I bought traffic from him. I got 100% net profit of what I purchased the traffic from. So that means that this is a winning bet, okay? So Tim, look at this. Tim has 5,228 orders until this day. Now what I will do is I would open up and check out the profile here, okay? So let's see here what happened. Look at this. This is an important factor to have a look at when you are going to purchase. He has 44% of ratings where buyers reported sales. So we're not going for the highest factor, but make your own conclusion. 2,200 people have bought traffic, 44%. That's almost half. 1 out of 2 buyers, they have reported that they have sales. Okay, so how cool is that? And this is a sure bet, okay? Okay, so basically how this works is that go for at least 200 visitors here. As I said, this is the minimum in my opinion, okay? And have your email swipe with your link in here that they will go straight to your landing page that you have created. And all you have to do is, of course, add to cart. If you want, you can contact the seller. Here you can only sort also if you want only top tier traffic. This is also recommended in my opinion, but it's not necessary. Only mobile, I wouldn't do that because I want both desktop and mobile traffic. And all you have to do is hit add to cart, and he will get back to you when he gets started with the traffic and so on there. As I said, you can also drop him a message if you want to. Of course, he's not the only seller, so if you want to do your own research here, okay? I just took him as an example. There is a lot of good sellers and vendors here also, okay? Jason is a very good example also. Friend, I purchased traffic from him. I know he's a trusted vendor as well, for example. So do your own conclusions based on what I shared with you here regarding solo ad traffics. Now another option for paid traffic could be you can actually go for Pinterest paid traffic, you can go for Facebook ads, you can go for Google ads. So there is a lot of options, but it is too much to cover in this video here. So there you have it on how to build an email list fast in 2020 and beyond. Now, if you're interested in learning on how to build an email list fast, how to make a full-time passive income online, how to build a real, sustainable, long-term online business, I do have my #1 recommendation right here below that I highly suggest you to have a closer look at. If you get some value here, make sure to smash that like button below. I really appreciate it. You're going to find an end screen with both my channels. Both are related. Subscribe to both and hit that notification bell. And you're going to find another video recommendation also. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.